When you are a team of one or a tiny team, it's really important that you have tools in place that help you save time and work more efficiently. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the tools that I use pretty much every day in my business that make it easy for me as a solopreneur to get things done and keep my business running like a well-oiled machine. If this is your first time here, hey, I'm Janessa, and I've been a freelance digital marketer since 2018 when I quit my job to go freelance using skills I learned on the internet. Since then, I've gone on to make multiple six figures and build a business I love, and now it's my mission to help other freelancers learn the skills they need to bootstrap their way to success. If you are building a freelance business or thinking about it, make sure you grab my freelance startup checklist down in the description. This free downloadable PDF has everything you need to get started itemized so you can run down the list, including things like selecting essential tools for your business. Now, I use many tools in my business, but there are just that handful that I could not imagine operating without. And that's what I'm focusing on today. So these are my ride or die business tools. And I'll share the link to all of these tools down in the description. Number one is Asana. Asana is a project management tool. So basically, it's the backbone of my business. It's where I keep everything organized, everything from checklists and SOPs. It also keeps projects organized for different clients, and it helps me just keep my daily to-do list in check. So I can look at my calendar in Asana and I know exactly what's going on any given day. I find the free version of Asana covers absolutely everything that I need to run my business. Number two is Dubsado. Dubsado is a business management tool. It's also called a CRM or client relationship management tool. And this is where I keep all my client information and things like contracts and invoices organized. So basically when I onboard a client, their information goes into Dubsado along with their contract, and then that's where all of their invoices get processed through as well. I actually recently made a video about sending invoices with Dubsado, which I will share here. And if you're curious about a free trial and a discount, you can find my affiliate link down in the description. Number three is Sked Social. So I'm a social media manager, and I use Sked Social to schedule all of my clients' content. It's also where we do things like approvals, so I don't have to submit it in a Google Sheet or a Google Doc or something like that. But even if I wasn't a social media manager, I still use Sked for my own personal social media. I can use it for scheduling content, for planning content. I can also use their link in bio tool, which is basically like Linktree, but you have a lot more customizations without having to pay an extra fee. I have used pretty much every social media management tool out there, and Sked, I'm telling you, is the best bang for your buck. They also have really powerful analytics, and they're always leveraging AI to improve their tools and help you work more efficiently. Okay, number four is Google Workspace, and you're probably thinking like, duh, obviously you use something like Google Workspace. But I like to point this out because I don't think people realize how powerful things like Google Workspace are. I know Microsoft has their own version of this too, but there's a lot of features within this that really are essential to my business. So of course there's Google Docs and Google Sheets, and I can keep all of my Google files organized. This is how I keep all of my client assets organized. So if you are dealing with exchanges of files consistently, I find this is the most efficient way, and it's a lot cheaper than Dropbox. I think I pay $6 a month. Don't quote me on that, but it's not very expensive to have a lot of storage that I still have never even come close to running out of, and be able to exchange documents and information and assets with my clients really seamlessly. There's also Google Forms and Google Calendar and Google Meet. Google Meet is like Google's version of Zoom, and that's what I use when I'm scheduling meetings with clients. And finally, number five is Quickbooks. Quickbooks is an accounting software, and it is where I keep all of my business income and expenses organized, which makes it so much easier for taxes. For example, I just recently did my taxes, and QuickBooks actually connects to TurboTax, so all of my expenses carried over and all of my deductions carried over, which made it really fast and easy to get my taxes done as a freelancer. QuickBooks connects to whatever bank accounts, credit cards you want it to connect to, and it will keep track of your expenses, and it's also keeping track of your income. So those are the 5 tools that I could not operate my business without. I'd be curious to know what tools you have in your arsenal that are an absolute must. So feel free to drop those in the comments below, and make sure that you like this video and subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified about future episodes. I drop a new episode every Wednesday, so I will see you next week.